very special kind of a track to me. For many, many years, I started playing trumpet when I was 7 years old, and I kind of went through a whole kind of formal training. I used to be a classical musician, and I graduated from Conservatory of Music with a degree in performance and education as a classical musician. I worked with the symphony orchestras and opera theaters, and I went through this whole thing, and I liked it, and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed playing that kind of music, and I appreciate it, of course. But then once I discovered jazz, and once I discovered, any kind of music that has that jazz foundation to it, I really realized that that's where I belong. And it was always a challenge for me to practice because it was a requirement to play piano while I was in school, and all of the classical music that I had to learn and play. And I always had to make myself to do it. But then when I discovered jazz, and I discovered a couple of jazz voicings, and a couple of those chords, a couple of those minor chords or something else, and I could just sit there for hours and just play two chords that I learned, and just play them back and forth, and I loved it. So I thought, oh my God, that's so awesome that I can play that kind of music. And I played trumpet for many, many years until I started singing maybe about 7 years ago or so. When I started kind of taking voice lessons and discovering my voice, and then I started singing a lot of covers, a lot of great American songbook standards, a lot of great songs, from Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin's repertoire. And this time, and this year, for the first time, I wrote my own original song that is also going to be on my new album, and it was released a couple of months ago. It's called Ice and Fire, and it's about a multi-dimensional personality of a human spirit and a personality, especially this situation is a woman, somebody who I love, and it's called Ice and Fire, and it's going right now. Second time we did this